If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 14 years, or recently learned that all those videos on the hub you've viewed to are actually from a video game, Skyrim is the gift that keeps on giving, especially here on YouTube. Want to make a video about Skyrim here on YouTube? Well, get in line, buddy, everyone still is. Sure, the Skyrim content here on YouTube is oversaturated to hell, but don't worry, I'm not here to help you stand out. I'm actually here to help you copy what everyone else is doing, because that is the easiest way to get into the minds of the most oppressed group of all, gamers. Now hold on, before you even touch Skyrim, you need to understand what the average gamer wants to see, which means you have to get into the gamer mindset. The gamer mindset is not limited to being a gatekeeper, a racist, a homophobe, entitled, anti-woke, red-pilled, and finally a misogynist. Remember, this is Skyrim we're talking about, not real life. We play this game to escape reality, so don't stop to think that women in Skyrim are equivalent to women in real life. They're just objects for you to play around with.
That was really bad.
Now with that out of the way, we have one more thing before we move on to the game, which is the video thumbnail. This is a general rule of thumb that goes for any video, which is to always make the thumbnail first before anything else because it will set the tone for the rest of the video. And for the case for Skyrim videos, we need a big boobed woman taking up the majority of the thumbnail. And this is an important part about it as well. You need to make sure that the woman does not have any muscle tone or definition because that can be misinterpreted as a sign that they could be a man or a transgender person, and that will scare most gamers away or even receive death threats in the worst case scenarios. Next, you also have to have Todd Howard somewhere in there because he and Skyrim are inseparable at this point.
We're like brothers, only closer.
And lastly, if your video is going to revolve around gameplay and immersion mods, you have to put words like immersive, insane, or peaked to draw attention to the video. Alright, now we can get into Skyrim itself and grab all the mods necessary for a modern overhaul of the game. Once you get locked into Skyrim's modding scene, going back to vanilla is not an option. That will be like stripping all that makes Skyrim what it is today.
Holy Christ. Holy Christ, there's nothing left.
I'm not going to get into specifics on what mods you need, but let's be honest, you'll be downloading graphic overhauls, jiggle physics, NPC overhauls, and on the side, sex mods. Because nothing says immersive like synchronized moaning in third person. If you're going the route of gameplay overhauls, make sure to download the mods that make Skyrim feel like Elden Ring, but with worse hitboxes and none of the polish. And lastly, include some wacky and funny mods to spice things up, like for example the Dagoth Follower mod, which can fill your comments up with non-stop glazing of the 6th house to no one's amusement.
You think this is funny? No, you dumbass!
When it comes to character creation, never ever make a male Dragonborn because that's fucking gay! The only exceptions are Argonians or Khajiit for the lols, Nords if you're running sweaty combat overhauls, and Redguards.
This guy looks like he's got roaches.
Because apparently it's not woke to be surrounded by snow bunnies. Your goal in these videos is to copy the appeal of Skyrim YouTubers who've built their entire brands around hot women. Just look at Mern. Or MXR mods, rest in peace. All female versions of all 10 races are fair game. Try to create a female character with the ideal gamer approved body type. Big boobs, big ass, dick sucking lips, etc. Or you can go with an alt goth mommy if you want a broader reach.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
And don't forget about yourself. At the end of the day, you're creating a woman of your dreams, someone you and your audience would crack given the opportunity. And side note, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Realistically, none of these women, digital or real, would let you hit. I know we all want to be acknowledged, we want to feel seen, we want to be loved, and maybe, just maybe, we wish someone could just look at us and say, you matter. But instead, we're here, gawking at hot Skyrim mods. It's just a coping mechanism. It doesn't fix the emptiness, the rejection, the loneliness, the growing sense that every day you're just fading into nothingness. And now, what is the Skyrim video actually going to be about? Well, obviously not the sexy woman you just made. If viewers wanted to see that, they'd hit X videos or the Steam community page instead. No, what you need is substance, a background topic to mumble about while the audience is too busy ogling your modded characters and followers. You've got options: a mod showcase, a lore breakdown, a 45-minute rant about how you followed Todd Howard into Panera Bread just to confirm he's still playing chess during his lunch breaks, or whatever the fuck is going on in Bethesda at the current. It can be whatever. As long as you are talking, there is a chance whether or not anything you say will be remembered in the next 5 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour, that's all you need, baby. Now let's see the results.
Earlier this week, I went over to Bethesda offices in Maryland to finally see if Elder Scrolls 6 is finally out, but to my surprise, there is no one in the offices. Turns out the only employee of Bethesda is Todd Howard himself. He was actually just wandering around the offices talking to cardboard cutouts of random people as if they were his coworkers. So I did the next best thing and took a sample of his shit from the corporate restroom to cultivate and study anything for the next Elder Scrolls 6 related news. And unfortunately for me, some retarded faggot at Kotaku beat me to the punch. He posted an article of his lab results from his own journalistic skills and figured out that Elder Scrolls 6 will definitely be releasing in 2026. At the end of the article, he also mentioned that females will no longer be a playable race due to Todd Howard's diet consisting of Panera Bread woke sandwiches. And this is pretty alarming news. I don't know whether to kill myself or rant on Twitter about this.
So the moral of all this is Isabella Merced is hot.
I like my women how I like my coffee. Big tits.